All right, I'm trying this again, and maybe it's working. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. You gotta pick it up and try it again. For those of you just getting here, I'm J.M. Stevens, and it's working now. And this is Saturday night from the Control Room, episode 4, from right here in Austin, Texas. Hello, Debbie. How are you? All right, now we seem to be working. So I'm just going to start rolling here. I'm going to pretend that hello, Desi, good to see you. I'm going to pretend that the last little bit didn't happen. And I'm going to roll with a song called Someday I Will See You. 1, 2, 3. Could be at the supermarket, coming down the aisle. Could be on the street corner as the two of you drive by. Could be on the computer screen, taking photos of yourself. But someday I will see you with someone else. Yeah, someday I will see you with someone else. Could be at a rock and roll show, standing in the crowd, where I once held you close, our heads up in the clouds. And in a cruel twist of fate, I'll be by myself. And someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. Happiness, it comes in waves, rolls up and then flows away. But even in the darkest times, there's a beauty there to find. Probably feel like a bullet train racing in my heart, headed straight for the symphony playing in the park. And in a cruel twist of fate, I'll be by myself. When someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. And someday I will see you with someone else. With someone else. With someone else. All right, hello out there, everybody. Hello, Tina. Good to see you. That one's called Someday I Will See You. All right, good to hear it's working. I'm going to roll on. That's a song about losing somebody, and and then you see it with somebody else, and that's a mega bummer. And this song's about being with somebody that you love. Hey, what's happening, Heath? Good to see you, brother. This one is called Okay to Let Go. How did we end up here? Where were we trying to go? Taking only the back streets, ending up where God only knows. But we sure had some good times. I as yours and you as mine, hanging on the edge, only echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. This time it's okay to let like just the other day when you walked into my life. Like a hurricane, you lifted me and sent my soul to fly. Left me calm and warm, like an eternal light of a storm. Hanging on the edge, only echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. This time it's okay to let go. Our luck is in a drought, the money's all been spent. But that's alright somehow, 'cause I'm with you, my best friend. Time just stood up and ran while we were sitting around making plans. Hanging on the edge, on the echoes down below. With you by my side, falling into the unknown. Oh, this time is okay to let go. Yeah, this time it's okay to let go. All right, that one's called Okay to Let Go. Stoked to be here tonight on another Saturday. Beautiful spring day in Austin today. Bummer that my air conditioner just blew up in my house. And it was hot yesterday, but today it was bearable. So anyway, scooting on around. I'm going to do a song here called Pales in Comparison. Say there's a place where I wanna take you, where we can hide and nothing can break through. Across the county line, at the end of the gravel road, through the dying pines, to where the muddy spillway goes. Together they walk the edge of the mine, holding back on the reins of desire. She said, I need time to think, I got so much on the line, so much to give, and even more to leave behind. Together they walk the edge of the mine, holding on to the reins of desire. She packed an overnight bag and came down from from the second floor, lit up a cigarette on her way out the door. Together they walked the edge of the mile, swallowed up by the flames of desire. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. Even the brightest light pales in comparison to you. All right, that one's called Pales in Comparison. Hello, Kanda. Good to see you. All right, Susan, glad it's sounding good. Thanks so much to all you guys for being here and tolerating my little technical hiccup there. But I seem to have recovered somewhat. I'm going to keep on rolling here with my newest single off my album, Invisible Lines. Just had a music video come out for this one. You can look it up on YouTube at J.M. Stevens. Further I Run is the name of this song. We did this cool thing on the video where the song was sped up like triple times speed. And I'm trying to play along and sing and mime along like hyper Millennium Falcon warp speed fast, and then when you slow it back down to the regular speed, it has this cool slow-mo but in sync effect. So check it out on YouTube, J.M. Stevens, Further I Run, and I'm going to play that song now. Painfully aware that I should stay. The harder I try, the more the reasons why hit me like a road freight train. I can't help but notice how your eyes look at me that way. The further I run, the more I want to stay. This morning time, the sun is on the rise. All that I can see is your face. Thinking about when our love it just began, if we'll make it back to that place that seems to have gone missing, disappeared without a trace. The further I run, the more I want to stay. Were we only dreaming as we stumbled through the crowd? Mind's erased, but it's all coming back to me now. Oh. Were we only dreaming as we stumbled through the crowd? Mind's erased, but it's all coming back to me the further I run. The further I run. All right, that one's called Further I Run. Thanks, Debbie, for checking that out. You know that feeling when you have maybe a bad feeling in the pit of your stomach, like something's gonna happen, maybe anxiety, I guess I'd call it. That's what this song's about. This is called Dry Creek. There's a voice inside that echoes in my mind, telling me to beware and that I'm running blind. But I ain't gonna listen anymore to the sound of old boots pacing the floor. 'Cause there's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. As I lay in wait of what is sure to come, uncertainty everywhere, got a hold on everyone. I'm trying hard not to let it rule my mind, but I lost that battle one too many times. There's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. I saw a bird up high on a branch much too thin, and an avalanche in waiting, teetering on the rim. So hold on tight, it's gonna be a bumpy ride till we find salvation on the other side, where there's a future up over the ridge, and that dry creek was once water under the bridge. Yeah, that dry creek was once water under the bridge. Hey, Brandon was shaking, brother. Good to see you here, man. I'm going to do one here called Last Match. This cable's kind of wrapped up behind me here. Oh, let's see, where's that going? There we go. That's better. That's better. You got to be comfortable when you're doing this stuff, you know? I have wires attached to me everywhere. I'm like a robot here. Last match, last straw, last song, last call. before we pack it up, call it a night. It's late, I know, but that burn pile still grows. The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. I tried to look the other way, listen to what each other had to say. No matter the road we ride, can't seem to get it right. It's been too long, how come we just can't get along? The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. I understand that there's been a change of plans. Maybe somebody out there can clue me in. I'm left once again, wondering if not now when. The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. Tried to look the other way, but listened to what each other had to say. No matter the road we ride, can't seem to get it right. It's been too long, how come we just can't get along? The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. The wind is blowing and there's only one last match to light. Ooh. All right, that was called Last Match. Those of you just getting here, I'm J.M. Stevens from here in Austin, Texas. I'm broadcasting. I call this Saturday Nights from the Control Room because this is my laboratory in here. And this is the fourth one of these I've done. It's been really fun. You know, it's really good to feel a connection with people on here because it's been a little difficult to get out and play. But this has been great. It's forcing me to keep my chops up and keep writing and try new things, which is always good to keep the hamster wheel turning, if you know what I mean. Speaking of that, I'm going to try a brand new song here. I've done this one maybe once, and it's been a long time. So I'm going to give it another shot. This one's called I Ain't Going Anywhere. It's about sticking by somebody's side no matter what, even if they hate you, sometimes. Oh, that's cool, Tina. Glad you're here from Canada. That's awesome. How come you don't look at me like this anymore? You just cut those eyes when I come in through the door. You could tell me how you don't care, but I ain't going anywhere. Toss me into a pit of despair, but I ain't going anywhere. We know it's been this way much too long, staring at the same walls, hearing the same old song. We could fight for the lion's share, but I ain't going anywhere. Put me fences on a tear, I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. clock ticks forward, but that don't mean he's right. Feels like we're moving backwards, taking our sweet time. Spin me like a ride at the county fair, but I ain't going anywhere. Mending fences on the tear, but I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. That was called I Ain't Going Anywhere. I want to call that the kind of the first time I've really played that one. So, hey, I made it through. That's always a positive thing. Got all the words right, mostly. Had a couple of hiccups, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to do one here called Maybe I Love You off my album Invisible Lines. I have a video for this one on YouTube. You can check it out. Subscribe to me on there while you're there. I'd really appreciate it. This is called Maybe I Love You. I say this song's about the fear of letting go. Because you do love this person, and that's a scary thing to stomach sometimes. Trembling on the inside, trying to comprehend how you got me reeling. It's never, ever gonna end. Like the rolling thunder coming from the west, my heart is pounding clear out of my chest. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Feel my blood boiling up into the red. Lost in your eyes when nothing needs to be said. Strutting like a loose dog, wandering the street. Shadow of a butterfly dancing at my feet. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Wasn't that long ago? You were so far away. I was just a lonely boy, lost for the words to say, thinking there's got to be a better way. Voices in my head are calling to me loud. The flames that we're lighting are making the devil proud. Can't understand it, but it just feels so right. Try to upend it, but it comes back every time. Maybe I love you. Maybe I love you. I try to forget, ain't had no luck yet. Can't stop thinking of you. Maybe I love you. Oh, maybe I love you. right, that was called Maybe I Love You. Cool. Continuing on the theme of love, I'm going to do another song off my album, Invisible Lines. You can look it up and find it in all of the places where you find things. And, if you go to Spotify and follow me, I'd really appreciate it. Give it a spin, share it. I don't know. I'm really proud of the record. Been out about a year. Doesn't seem like it because we kind of missed a year there. But there's a video for this song, too, on YouTube. It's called Anyway. I would say this one's about when things just aren't feeling so hot and things aren't looking up for you, and then you meet somebody that helps turn that around. And that's a beautiful thing. I wasn't looking for you, but I found you anyway. Like a wounded bird, you fell out from the sky above me, you hit the ground. I wasn't looking for truth, but I found it anyway. In the dead of night, I was thinking, to a bottomless pit my soul was sinking. Like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. I wasn't looking for trust, but I found it anyway. I gave you my heart, don't you give it back. This Jew is my emergency contact. I wasn't looking for a friend, but I found one anyway. I do my best not to let you down. Take all my money and blow it downtown. Like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. I was running out of reasons to switch my light from dim. With the way that your love hit me, baby, I'm still recovering. Like a ride down the back roads I once drove down to escape. You came along and eased my worried mind out of the fray. I wasn't looking for love, but I found it anyway. Yeah, I found it anyway. That one's called Anyway. For those of you just joining, I'm J.M. Stevens, broadcasting here from Austin, Texas. This is the fourth one of these I've done. I'm calling it Saturday Nights from the Control Room because I'm in my laboratory here where I spend a lot of my time twiddling with knobs and lights and blinking little meters going around. I love it all. I can't get enough of it. Hello, Betty Sue. She did an amazing version of that song anyway. I should look it up. I like it better than my version. Hi, Richard. So I put a snippet of this song on my social media things a couple of weeks ago because it wasn't done yet. I just had a verse and a chorus, and Tom Martin, who's been on here a few times, he lives in Alexandria, Louisiana, asked if I could play this song tonight, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I'll do that." But I got to finish writing it. It's like I needed a bridge and a third verse. So I did finish it today, like 2 hours before I started this show. And I'm going to give it a shot, you know? What's the worst that could happen? Yes, I've got a cheat sheet over here, but I really need it for this one. This is called Cobwebs. Cobwebs on the ceiling, cobwebs on the floor, hanging in the corner, getting harder to ignore. I'm just trying to figure out what to do about those cobwebs between me and you. We push them to the side, but we know they're still there. From them we try to hide, act like we don't care. What once was old has become new. It's like those cobwebs between me and you. It's only a dream I had, I can't seem to shake, but it's all so bad if I don't ever wanna wake. Dream that you realized how much you needed me, and we looked so happy like lovers on TV. We walked hand in hand down the avenue without those cobwebs between me and you. Yeah, without those cobwebs between me and you. All right, that one was called Cobwebs. Debut, right there. I think I'm definitely going to put that one on my next record, which I'm going to be working on soon. Happy anniversary, Heath. Cool, man. That's something to be proud of for sure. Tell Jan I said hi.
Susan Lundgren made a request earlier for a song called Old Camera. That's another one off my album. And I haven't played it in a while, and you know, I thought she might have stumped me. But I'm going to give it a shot here. This is called Old Camera. A little backstory on it while I'm here. I found one of those plastic disposables in a drawer in my house that was probably 20 years old, and I was like, what in the world is on this camera? Because it was never developed. It hadn't been developed yet. And so I wrote this song just wondering what could possibly be on this camera. Incriminating or non-incriminating, I don't know, because I still have yet to develop it. This is called Old Camera.
Old camera, what kind of pictures will I see? Old camera, there's nothing left for you but me. Stranded in an empty drawer, I wonder what you'll have in store. A long lost night, happy times are just like yesterday. Goodbye, got no idea what you're holding. I'm lost in your mystery. Old camera, what kind of pictures will I see? Old camera, there's nothing left for you but me. Took a trip to the Five and Dime, pulled up a chair and watched the paint dry. Anticipation, wanderlust, for all that you keep in trust. Got no idea what you're holding, the suspense is killing me. Old camera, what kind of pictures will I see? Old camera, there's nothing left for you but me. I always liked that dress on you, on the Ferris wheel above we flew. Over the old black prairie we were only passing through. Old camera, what kind of pictures will I see? Old camera, there's nothing left for you but me. Old camera, what kind of pictures will I see? Old camera, there's nothing left for you but me. All right, that was called Old Camera. Thanks, Gracie. Hi, thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate that. Just FYI, I do have a virtual tip jar. If you're feeling it, there should be a link up there in the description. Any and all is much appreciated. Since I'm in this capo position, I'm going to do a song here called With You in the Morning. Just about when you're lucky enough to wake up with that special someone. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Baby, won't you stay right here? I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Please don't you disappear. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. You fill me up with the love and affection, keeping me off my knees, moving in the right direction to face what's in front of me. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Red flags waving at me, deadlines that I missed. To your love I'll take a backseat. I could get used to this. This day's got me down. Better when you are around. Under the covers we drown. Together we'll go down. Ooh, I wanna wake up with you in the morning. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. All right, that's called With You in the Morning. Thank you, Caro. Hey, Jimmy Bell, what's shaking, man? Good to see you here. I'm going to do one here about not being able to get somebody off your mind. Even though it might be better if you did, but you just can't. Quick tuning here. You know, this is live TV, so warts and all are here, including tuning. This is called Remember to Forget. Only a hole in the sheetrock where our photo used to hang. Blank space on the nightstand where you once kept your thing. A feeling that you're still there, that lingers in place. I tried to beat regret, but I lost that bet when I forgot to remember to forget. I forgot to remember to forget. Like a fire in the night sky in the refinery town, that we lived on the edge of. I thought you'd always be around. But opportunity came knocking, you were next county bound for a budget motel bed, linoleum dance floor two-step. And I forgot to remember to forget. I forgot to remember to forget. What if all we needed was one more try? Did we give up way too easy? Will we always wonder why? Times it feels like I'm living in an old-time picture show, where the more I get it figured out, the less I know. And all my friends try to tell me that I should just let it go, but I don't listen to what they said. I guess I didn't think that far ahead when I forgot to remember to forget. I forgot to remember to forget. Yeah, I forgot to remember to forget.
All right, it's called Remember to Forget. Let's see. I believe it's time for a rocker after all these mellow tunes. How about this one's called Cherry Sunburst.
I saw you sitting all by yourself, like you own the place, singing low on the top shelf, putting a smile on my face. Didn't need no validation to feel cool. Knew right then of me you'd be making a fool. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone. The first time I laid eyes on you, had another on my arms. I tried my best just to remain true, fight your cherry burst charms. I never seen something on God's green earth so fine. I knew right then and there I had to make you mine. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone. In the middle of the night I'd wake up wondering if I had the nerve. I think about how close my eyes, you won't let me be. It's time I make reality of this dream. Someday, baby, we're gonna leave each other alone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone, like you were when I met you, like I'll be when you're gone.
All right, that's called Cherry Sunburst. This is called Nowhere to Land.
Won't pretend I know what you're going through, where you've been, where you're from, or where you're headed to. Getting by most any way you can, flying like a bird with nowhere to land. I can see it in your eyes, the way you look at me. No trust in what I say or in what I believe. It's coming clear, I never understand what it's like to fly with nowhere to land. It's hard to find the words to say, so I'm gonna do less looking and more listening today. Woke up to another new day coming down. Beauty in the sky, not so much on the ground. For too long my head's been in the sand. It's time I fly with nowhere to land. It's time to fly with nowhere to land.
It's called Nowhere to Land. I'm going to attempt another new one here. This is called Long Road to Meridian.
Well, it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. I can hear my mama's footsteps coming towards the door. She said, son, we're running late, I wanna hear those feet hit the floor. So I put on my Sunday best for the drive and climb right in, my brothers and sister by my side. 'Cause it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. Leave that gravel driveway headed for the Clay County line. Straight shot down that two-lane highway, number 45. And as we roll over Turkey Hill, the sun starts to rise, and the muddy waters of Chivy Creek we leave behind. 'Cause it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. It was hard for me to see it at the time, but I go back there in a heartbeat to those crossroads in my mind. Buzzards on the side of the road, moving in on the kill. We pulled in for gasoline in the country store at Electric Mills. Man, I swear it feels like we've been 1,000 miles. But if we keep on rolling, maybe we'll make it by supper time. 'Cause it's a long road to Meridian. Got the pedal on the floor in that two-tone station wagon. It ain't far away, but it feels like it's never gonna end. It's a long road to Meridian. Yeah, it's a long road to Meridian.
Another brand new one there called Long Road to Meridian. Thank you, Jimmy Bale. Appreciate it, man. I just keep on with the new songs here, but I just think this is a great place to do it, and I appreciate y'all listening. All right, Heath, that's good to hear, man. Glad I'm bringing some easing your mind a little after a long day. That's really cool. Dude, I hear you. That road to, for some reason, Scooter, that drive to Meridian, it just seems like it's at least 3 hours, but it's really only like 80 miles. This one's called Stop Moving On.
Clock says 5 after 4 a.m. I'm still level in bed, staring up at the ceiling fan, spinning like the thoughts in my head. I never thought it would be like this, ain't what it cracked up to be. Under the weight of these loneliness, crushing the hopes and dreams that we had for so long. So start coming back home, so I can stop moving on, so I can stop moving on. Started out like any other day, wondering how I was gonna make it through, thinking about what we used to say and the things we used to do. So I took a little walk to the mart, if anything to ease my mind. Problem is out there it's falling apart, maybe I'm better off back inside, where it's never felt so long. So start coming back home so I can stop moving on. So I can stop moving on. They say tomorrow will be better, I guess, but I'm not breaking out the champagne just yet. Ooh. A distant signal is coming in strong. I can feel it in my bones. So start coming back home so I can stop moving on. Yeah, start coming back home so I can stop moving on. So I can stop moving on. So I can stop moving on. So I can stop moving on.
All right. Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I'm going to do one more song here. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be here next Saturday night. You know why? Because I'm going to the beach. Me and Carolyn are going to the beach. We're going to camp out, and it's going to be amazing to get out of town. I haven't been out of town in a really long time. I haven't seen the ocean in a really long time, so I will be back the following Saturday. I'm going to do one more song here to put you to sleep, hopefully. This is a song about when you just feel like the world is moving way too slow. But yet too fast at the same time because so much is going on, yet nothing is going on. And this is called Too Fast for Me. Again, if anybody'd like to leave me a tip, there's links up there. I would ask you also to go check out my new video for Further I Run on YouTube. And again, thank you for being here. I'm J.M. Stevens from Austin, Texas. Here we go.
Days roll on forever, nighttime never ends. Weeks creep by, turns into months, and it starts all over again. Yeah, it seems that this world is moving too fast for me. Know I kept you waiting on the edge of your seat, but a wrench fell into my plans for doing the thing that I should be. Yeah, it seems that this world is moving too fast for me. I asked my heart, I asked my mind, but neither one seemed to have the time to give advice on anything I need. I wasn't around when I should have been, had to go chase some silly wind. Thought I felt the concrete drying round my feet. This world is moving moving too fast for me. Sometimes it's like I'm standing alone in the back of the room, waiting for that next tomorrow that always comes too soon. It seems that this world is moving too fast for me. Like a tornado roaring into town, spinning low, never touching ground, picking me up and then letting me down with ease. Go out of this town's where I need to go. They cut down the trees in the shady grove. What once was real now only memories. This world is moving too fast for me. And now that it's slowed down, I finally see this world is moving too fast for me.
Good night, everybody. Much love to you all, and I'll see you next time. Have a great evening and a great weekend.